Good morning. This is OpenSnow Meteorologist Alan Smith with your mountain weather forecast for Thursday, July 17th, 2025. Wildfires and thunderstorms are the big stories across the West right now, as is often the case heading into the second half of July. Taking a look at the smoke forecast map for Thursday afternoon, we could see a number of large wildfires burning across the southwest and across the northwest. We discussed the Dragon Bravo fire in our last video, which destroyed the historic Grand Canyon Lodge and many other structures along the north rim of the Grand Canyon last weekend. This fire has continued to grow along the forested north rim and has consumed over 11,000 acres as of Wednesday afternoon, July 16th. The Deer Creek and Turner Gulch fires are burning near the Utah and Colorado border and have led to smoky conditions at times across Colorado over the past week. Both of these fires are approaching 15,000 acres in size. There are also several large fires burning in the northwest, including the Cram Fire in central Oregon, which has consumed over 60,000 acres of grassy vegetation in just a matter of days. Smoky conditions and reduced air quality will remain possible near and downwind of these larger fires on Thursday and Friday, but we may see an overall decrease in smoke transport and concentration levels across the southwest as monsoon moisture increases and temperatures cool down compared to earlier in the week. Looking further out, our lower resolution air quality forecast for Saturday through Monday projects heavier smoke to be confined to areas near and just downwind of wildfires. But there is some potential for wildfire smoke from Canadian fires to spill southward into Montana by Monday or Monday night. Next, let's dive into the thunderstorm and rainfall outlook for the western U.S. A significant increase in monsoonal moisture will result in active thunderstorm days across the southwest and the Rockies from Thursday to Sunday, with the potential for heavy rainfall along with flash flooding in vulnerable desert and canyon areas. If we put our precipitable water anomaly map in motion, which is a measure of water vapor in the atmosphere, we could see how moisture increases northward from the southwest into the Rockies over the weekend before drier air moves into the central Rockies on Monday as a strong trough pushes into the northwest and helps to scour out this moisture, while the Pacific moisture will increase over the northwest and northern Rockies by early next week. Okay, let's dive into the day to day. On Thursday, monsoonal moisture will continue to increase across the southwest, aided by an area of low pressure near Vegas that will help to pull moisture northward into northern Arizona and New Mexico and into southern Utah and Colorado. A cold front sliding into New Mexico will also act as a focal point for thunderstorm development. Thunderstorms will be scattered to widespread coverage across the green shaded region, with stronger storms capable of producing heavy rain. Flash flooding is also possible in slot canyons, dry washes, and burn scars. Orange arrows on the map indicate the expected direction that thunderstorms will travel. Yellow shaded areas will be on the fringes of the monsoon, with isolated to scattered afternoon thunderstorms. Most storms will produce light to moderate rain, though some localized downpours couldn't be ruled out in these areas. On Friday, deeper monsoonal moisture will push northward, with an uptick in thunderstorms expected across northern Utah and Colorado, while southern portions of these states, along with New Mexico and northern Arizona, will see another active day as well. Strong thunderstorms will be capable of heavy rain, with isolated flash flooding also possible, especially in the canyon regions. Monsoonal moisture will also increase across the northern Rockies in advance of a trough moving into the northwest. Scattered thunderstorms can be expected in these areas, with most storms producing light to moderate rain, though locally heavy rain is also possible. Thunderstorm activity will be more isolated across southern Arizona, but locally heavy rain couldn't be ruled out in this area as well. On Saturday, the monsoon circulation will continue to favor the southwest, with not much change from Friday, except that northern Arizona, including the Grand Canyon, will see a decrease in moisture, while eastern Arizona will see an increase in moisture. Storms across the southwest and southern Rockies will remain capable of producing heavy rain and frequent lightning. Also, with it being a Saturday, if you're planning to climb a 14er or another peak in the Rockies, be sure to get an early start, as thunderstorm development is possible prior to noon over the higher peaks. Yellow shaded areas on Saturday include the northern Rockies, southern Sierra, and portions of Nevada and Arizona, where isolated to scattered thunderstorms can be expected. Most storms in these areas will produce light to moderate rain, though localized downpours are also possible. On Sunday, Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico will remain favored for thunderstorms as rich monsoonal moisture remains in place, while a deepening trough across the Northwest will also support isolated to scattered thunderstorms across the Northern Rockies and perhaps the Northern Cascades. The pattern will flip on Monday as strong westerly winds to the south of the deepening trough scour out much of the monsoonal moisture in place. As a result, the southwest and southern and central Rockies will see a reduction in thunderstorm activity compared to prior days, with more isolated coverage and lighter rainfall expected. On the northern side of the trough, Pacific moisture and instability will arrive, resulting in an increased chance of showers and thunderstorms across the Cascades, Wallowas, and northern Rockies, some of which could produce locally heavy downpours. From Tuesday, July 22nd through Sunday, July 27th, a trough dominant pattern is expected over the Northwest and Northern Rockies and along the West Coast, with drier air at the base of the troughs pushing into the southwest, especially into Utah and Arizona. The Northwest and Northern Rockies will be favored for additional showers and thunderstorms around the 22nd and 23rd. The precipitable water anomaly map from the European Ensemble model shows a substantial drying trend across Utah and Arizona, which will lead to a reduction in thunderstorm coverage and rainfall potential, while moisture levels will be closer to normal across New Mexico and Colorado, especially near and east of the divide where thunderstorm chances will be greater. During the final few days of July, most longer-range models are projecting a ridge of high pressure to build over the eastern Rockies and High Plains, with a trough just off the west coast. This type of pattern would support an increased southerly flow, with monsoonal moisture potentially increasing across the southwest and the Rockies. The European Ensemble model is projecting moisture levels to rise across the southwest and the Rockies from July 28th through 31st, which could potentially signal an uptick in thunderstorms and rainfall during the final few days of the month. However, keep in mind that this possible pattern change is still more than 10 days away, so there is still some uncertainty. For more detailed information in your local area or outdoor destination, be sure to download the OpenSnow app, where you can view hourly forecasts out to 10 days for any location and elevation in the world, along with numerous high-resolution weather maps, including maps for lightning risk, hail size, current and forecast radar, wildfire smoke, and air quality. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel for more weather videos, including mountain weather forecast, severe weather forecast, powder forecast, and more.